Tonight in our 7 News Flashback, Sydney's Hydrofoils, the super-fast ferries, arrived in the 1960s, halving the time it took to cross our harbour. They were supposed to be the fleet of the future, but vanished from the water 2 decades ago.
Sydney's second hydrofoil shows her paces in harbour trials before going into service. Named Fairlight, the Italian-built craft cost $500,000.
It was 1966 and Sydney's newest marine marvel captured headlines.
Fairlight will make the journey from Sydney to Manly in 13 minutes.
And the public's imagination.
Suddenly there was this bright, fast little thing that arrived on the harbour that was going to so-called revolutionise the ferry travel.
The revolution began in 1965 with the Manly. It could carry 72 passengers and was the first of 8 hydrofoils.
Something out of a James Bond movie, science fiction, just absolutely mesmerised. OK, Dave, you have the wheel midships.
Gary Fry is the master of the current Manly ferries. As a child, he was scared of the water. His fear gave way to fascination after he saw the first hydrofoil on TV. At 13, he was invited into the wheelhouse for the very first time. What was it like when you first stepped inside, that day you were invited inside?
Oh, well, it was like going to the moon. It was just, I just couldn't believe it. From that day on, that was my goal, to become a hydrofoil captain, and that's how my marine career started.
A career and a lifetime of stories, including the maintenance worker caught water skiing behind one of the hydrofoils. The real Colonel Sanders of KFC fame dropped by the wheelhouse, as did the late country music star John Denver, who needed a lift on a sold-out trip.
And he walked up to me and said, I can't get a ticket. I said, no, don't worry, John, come with me. I said, it's not what you know, it's who you know.
But the good times didn't last. The foils were prone to breakdowns and were expensive.
The cost of running them just got so much that they only ran them in the peak hours near the end.
By the late 1980s, the state government decided it was time to replace them. The last service ran in March 1991.
After this last run, the hydrofoils go up for sale. They're being advertised around the world for more than $2 million each.
3 found new homes overseas. After being laid up, the rest of the fleet was broken up at Homebush. But Sydney's first foil survived. The Manly was sent to Queensland and later the Murray River. It's now high and dry on a chicken farm north of Sydney. How it got there isn't known. For
a historian, you shouldn't have mysteries, but that remains a mystery.
Less mysterious, but certainly enduring, is the public interest.
They've been gone since 1991. We still have people asking where the hydrofoil is.
And you still miss them?
Oh, absolutely.